Yo guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna have a sneak peek at the event come out in 2 days, FF6 The Floating Continent. So it's gonna be a King Mog event, and it starts, like I said, Thursday? Maybe I didn't say that. Oh man. Anyway, it comes out Thursday the 20th. King Mog event. Beginner, intermediate, advanced, pro, elite. So we're gonna have the usual summon ticket, fish. But we don't usually have fish, but we have some sort of currency. Currency this time is going to be fish, so get your fishing poles out, I guess. I don't know what relevance fish has, but we'll get the 500 lapis as well, so that's pretty cool. King Mog event, so we're going to go over a couple of the King Mog items here. These two materia are, I believe, for anybody, but they're really awful. They each give 10% MP, and then one gives like defense magic or spirit magic plus 5%. The other gives like attack defense plus 5%. Don't worry about them. I'm not gonna worry about them. I don't think anyone should pick them up. Pretty awful. Pretty awful. So, Beret's pretty strong. Defense Spirit's kind of whatever on it. Does have 10% magic on it though, which is pretty unique for a headpiece. So, this may or may not be good for you. Just depends on how good of a magic headpiece you have. That's really what determines if this is good for you or not. It's pretty strong. So like, I guess if a unit has 170 something magic on it, this will give you 17 magic. So not the greatest thing ever, not the worst thing ever. Just if you have a headpiece that gives you more than 17 magic, you don't need this one, you know? Tabby suit. Defense is okay. Spirit okay. 30-20. Then 10% HP MP. That's actually pretty strong. A lot of units are deemed like new player friendly, like Minfilia and Y'shtola and stuff like that, because they have like a body piece that has stats that are pretty much almost exactly like this. So if you're fairly new to the game, this will probably be a pretty good pickup for you, as long as it's not like ridiculously expensive. Like if it's like Kiyomori expensive, it might not be worth it, but you might have enough extra currency laying around to get this anyway, and we'll go over that right now. So as you can see, the characters that give bonuses are the couple of the new units, which is Trance Terra, who is a 5-star base magic user. I think she's going to be the strongest magic user we have. She'll give a TMR that is dual cast and 30 MP, so that's pretty strong. Then we have Setzer, who is actually pretty strong. He's a pretty good chainer, like on par with like Chuzuru, maybe a little better than Chuzuru for chaining. Our favorite 5-star samurai friend. So you can replace her with him, or replace her with him. Or he's also a pretty decent chain finisher because he has a move called Fixed Die. Is it dice or die? It's fixed dice of some sort. And it has a chance to do 77,777 damage. Just regardless of his weapon, regardless of his gear, his attack, whatever. It'll do 77,000 damage. So you can use them to, and it's a single hit attack, so you can use it to finish a chain, and if you've like gotten the max chain bonus, which is 300% damage, he'll do just shy of like 300,000 damage. So if you're new to the game, you get Setzer, have him finish, you know, some chain. If you have some other units that can chain, whether it's like, if you have Chuzuru, or if you have like, what's his face, they can use Chainsaw, his mind escapes me right now, or like Cupid Luna's laying around, or like anything like that, just some sort of decent chain. You put Setzer on there, you're not always going to hit that 77,000 damage, but when you do, it's probably going to be some of the most damage you're capable of if you're fairly new to the game. And if you're, you know, mid-core, mid-tier, you can use him as a chainer, so that's pretty strong too. And he's not that hard to gear because his fixed die is fixed damage, so you don't need like crazy, let's say crazy ass, so I guess I just did crazy weapons to make him do damage. Gao's okay. I don't remember what he does off the top of my head. Sorry. I'll have to cover him more on like an actual unit overview, which I'll do for the whole banner. Then we have Terra and Kefka. And this is why you'll probably be like swimming in currency. They do only give you a 50% bonus, but you should already have a bunch of Terras and Kefkas if you played the game for any amount of time and haven't thrown them away. So, what this event's going to be for me, and probably for a lot of you guys, is I don't really care about pulling for Trance Terra, personally, because I don't really use mages. Setzer's cool. I don't know if I'll use him, though. So I might not pull for him. Specifically, because I don't need bonus units, because I have a couple of Terras and a couple of Kefkas. Don't really need to buy, like, Tabby suit or anything. So for a lot of people, I suspect this banner is going to be like, play with your Terras and Kefkas. Don't pull on the banner unless you really want to. Like if like Trance Terra is your jam, you know, pull for sure. And the point of the game is having fun, right? If you want her just because you want her and you want to have her to have fun, go for it. If Setzer's good for you, go for it. If you're looking to like maximize, you know, your lapis expenditures and time and resources because you're free to play or whatever, this banner is probably going to be like an easy pass for you. And the cool thing about that is you can pass on the banner and still have bonus units to get a bunch of fish. Sounds so weird. A bunch of fish, a bunch of the currency for the event. So you can get like your Metal Gigantars that you're probably already swimming with because of the egg event. But your Metal Gigantars, your 6-star Awakening Mats, your 5-star Awakening Mats, your Sacred Crystals, all your summon tickets, all that cool stuff. And save your lapis for like the next week at least. So I think that's going to be pretty strong. I think the biggest strength of this banner is that you can get the full experience of having all these bonus units and get a bunch of this currency to buy all of the stuff to make your unit strong and not have to roll on the banner for any units if you don't want to. Now if you're brand new to the game, you probably don't have any of the units, but if you've been playing the game for a decent amount of time, you've probably seen a couple Terras pop up or a couple Kefkas. So you'll have access to those bonus units. And then we have the old Nullapa. The old Nullapa. So this is going to be the events like Red Chocobos or Rabites or Double Corn. Cool stuff like that. He's just going to be able to do that randomly, shows up and drops currency. Great. And then second week we'll have, I don't know, no details here. A new highly difficult quest will be available. Hopefully this means they're going to have some sort of reward attached to it. Because if they don't, why is it here? So it'll probably be some reward that they'll be like, hey guys, second week, there's this cool thing that you do if you fight Kefka. Because it's obviously Kefka. It's Kefka right here, just turned around. So it looks like second week we're going to be fighting Kefka. Who could it be? It's this guy. So hopefully be some sort of cool reward the second week, and I'll obviously update everyone on what that is and what you need to do. So that's like the overview for the FF6 event. It's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be nice to just be able to like sit back, relax, not have to do a whole lot, just get the full benefits of the King Mog stuff because you have all the bonus units already. I mean, I do. I'm just suspecting I'm not the only person who has like 3-star bases sitting around, right? So that's going to be that. And if you didn't know, in addition to this coming out, we should also be getting a story update, which is nice and everything because, you know, story updates are cool. But we should also be getting a new Esper along with that story update. And if you haven't seen my video on that yet, then go check it out because he's going to be pretty stellar. He's going to be a pretty solid guy. So if you like this, please let me know. If you have a question, comment, concern, just want to answer some other questions down in the chat, do that as well. And share it if you know anyone who wants this information. And please look forward to more stuff like this for sure. Alright, peace out.